Dear traders, how is everyone doing today? Welcome to our webinar. We are beginning our today's event. My name is Thomas and I would like to welcome everyone today. And it's going to be an interesting class, an interesting trading class from me. I will share my knowledge of the strategy called RODEO. So that's today's strategy. So it's the RODEO strategy. And also along the webinar, you can ask me questions. You can, pretty much ask me anything. And if I'm able to answer that question, I will definitely do so. So, welcome. Get yourselves comfortable. Maybe grab a cup of tea or coffee, and let's prepare to do some trading and some learning as well. So I can see people saying hi, welcome, and I'm happy to see your replies, and I'm happy to know that you are here with me. So recently we did a few strategies called Horizon, Triple Rebound. So basically, these are some of my favorite strategies here. So when I go here to the strategies tab, I can see that here is the list of the strategies, and my favorite are Horizon, Jectar, Triple Rebound. I love Excel, Diving, Friday. So these are probably my top favorite 7 strategies, and even though there are more strategies, of course, out there on the internet, right? On different trading forums, you can find multiple variations of strategies. Most of them are based on the same principles, and most of them just copy each other. Now, today's strategy, which I haven't really talked about in a long while. It's even though I know how to trade this strategy, but I do not regularly trade this strategy. Today's strategy is called RODEO. So why? So an obvious question. So why don't I use this strategy often? Well, because I have other strategies, and it's sometimes impossible. You cannot put more than a given amount of something into something, right? You just cannot squeeze more trading strategies into your trading portfolio, in your trading arsenal. Now I have my favorite, say 3-4 strategies, and even having 5-6 strategies is very difficult. But some people try to bombard their charts, their main screen, their platforms with tens of different indicators, and that's I don't know how you guys can. If you trade like this, I don't know how you can even see the chart. Now, let's jump straight into trading. So we go here. You can just start typing the RODEO, and here it pops up. It is expert trading strategies, trade strategy. Then we press enable, and what do we see here? All right. So an interesting picture here. First of all, we can see that the shape of the candlesticks, of the Japanese candlesticks, changed into something else, right? So it has changed into the Heikin Ashi candlesticks. So I will not really go into much detail about the principle of the Heikin Ashi candlesticks and how they are drawn and what they are built upon. The main principle is that they really give us an idea of the current trend. Okay, so if red color prevails, usually it means down trade. If green color prevails, usually it means uptrend. So basically, it gives us this kind of like average, like a simple moving average kind of thing. Like it tells us which side right now prevails. So the bears or the bulls, the buyers or sellers. Okay. Now, second component of this indicator is the MACD indicator. So we have the MACD indicator with the standard properties of 12, 26, and 9. And the main signal here is, so how do we get signal here in this strategy? How do we use it? Well, we look at whether this area is above the middle line or it's under, and also we pay attention to whether it's growing or it's kind of moving towards the middle line. So that's a different thing. And the last but not least is the stochastic indicator. So we don't really have it. We don't really see stochastic that much in our trading strategies, but in this particular strategy, we do have this indicator, and it also gives us some. It also tells us some idea about how to trade. And stochastic is a counter trend indicator that basically tells us or notifies us about those moments of time where we might have a potential reversal. So as you can see here, there was this reversal kind of thing, and here we open a trade. So the blue line crosses the red line, and we drop. And say the blue line here crosses the red line. So very important, and yeah, like kind of here, this crossing should coincide, should happen when the both lines of the stochastic oscillator are above the 80 line or under the 20 line. So once again, like oversold area under, and overbought area above. Very similar to the RSI indicator. Well, pretty much the same principle is applied. All right. What is next? Will PPI raise in Euro USD? I don't know. I haven't checked the economic calendar today. So, and yes. Okay. So, guys, before we move on, it's good that you mentioned the Euro USD currency pair. Now, I had a losing trade on Forex recently on this currency pair, and oh, I cannot do Control Z, right? I have to go back and okay, so RODEO enable strategy. Okay, now the strategy is enabled. Now, guys, one thing I want to tell you about the Euro USD, and we can see how the price really came towards this level of resistance here, right? So 1.0885 has become a very strong level of resistance, and the price tested it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, kind of like 5 or 6 times already, and that gives me the idea that this line or this level is bound to hold. And I also want to open a trade on Forex. I want to re-enter this trade. Probably I will enter 2000 because I can see that the potential is there, and also we can see that the MACD indicator suggests that the price will basically drop from here. And we have, so kind of like we need to break under this level of support, so under the 1.08 mark, and from there the price will probably drop even faster and further down. All right, now let's get back to our trading strategy, and let me go ahead and try and find some signals. All right, signal number 1. Yes, let's try this one. So basic dollar index, yes, that would be signal number 1. So let's do this slowly. Okay, let's have a thorough look at the current chart, and let's see what is happening there. So first of all, the color of the Heikin-Ashi candlesticks has turned from red to green. So we can see this change. Now the MACD area is still under the 0 line, but it's growing. It's kind of moving towards the middle line, this division between the buyers and the sellers here. And also a few candlesticks ago, maybe 1 or 2 candlesticks ago, there was a crossing on the stochastic indicator, which happened just below the 20 line, so just under the kind of like oversold line, and that is signal number 3. So in this strategy, we once again have 3 layers of confirmation: Heikin-Ashi color, the MACD, and the stochastic indicator oscillator. So 3 signals are there, and we can open trade. Now gold. Okay, so there might be a potential trade there as well. So Asia Composite Index. There is no signal right now, because our main indicator in this strategy basically tells us that well, there is no signal that this crossing happens right in the middle of this corridor, right in between, in the very middle between this red line and the green line, and that means no signal. All right, and at the same time, I can see there is a signal on Europe Composite Index. So Europe Composite Index. So this crossing happens right under the 20 line. That's confirmation number 1. The Heikin-Ashi color has become red, and we can see that slowly this the area of the MACD indicator is now starting to move, has started to move upwards towards the middle line, and that is also a bullish signal. So a trade here in the upwards direction. So no signal here on gold, is just moving sideways. And so commodity composite index. So this index, the commodity composite index, will likely become our next target, our next trade. I'm looking at the stochastic indicator, but at the same time, that something that stops me from opening a trade here is the rising Heikin-Ashi candlesticks, and they are currently red. So there is no signal to open a down trade just yet. Okay. Okay, so Arabian General Index, nothing. Moving next to, all right, so let's stop here for a little longer. So I think, so let's look at the color. The next candlestick, also red. Okay, so I think that's the moment when we should open a trade in the downwards direction. So now it kind of turned greenish, but we'll see. I think the signal is there. So the main signal comes from the stochastic oscillator. The second red Heikin-Ashi candlestick, which was on the opening, it was red. Now it's kind of greenish red in the middle. And the MACD indicator, or the MACD oscillator as well, basically suggests that we open a trade in the downwards direction. All right, caffeine index. Yeah, perfect signal, the perfect signal one. So Europe Composite Index. I don't know, 15 seconds to go. We'll see. Will I be lucky here or not? I think we're just a little bit too far from the closing price. Oh wow. So we closed with a So we closed with a refund. Okay, not bad. Was it? So that was flat market protection. So due to, okay, so red, green, 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 red, green. Okay, interesting. Okay, so let's go ahead scanning more assets, and probably we can find another trade. So I really want to trade, I really want to open a lot of trades, many trades, because I think that the more different cases I show you, the more useful information you will get from these trades. All right, LATAM index, guys. I would like to remind you that not everyone has these local indices. I do, since I work for the company, and all of the indexes are enabled on my account, but they are regional index, and they are not available to everyone. Okay, but at the same time, there is a beautiful signal happening right now on the LATAM index. Okay, guys, before we move on, I want to ask you one thing. We are now planning to launch more educational webinars, and especially webinars for newbies, for new traders, for beginners. And I would really like to ask you what topics would be interesting for you. Shall we do more live trading, or shall we pay more attention to just kind of like overall basics of trading and and things like that, and similar things? Okay, so that would be very, very helpful if you could share your thoughts. Wow, guys, now looking back at this potential trade on gold, which I could have opened, I can see now that that was the correct decision, because basically there was no signal here. So the signal was kind of like confusing, because a part of the strategy was suggesting to open a down trade, and then I wasn't sure, because the stochastic indicator, probably the main indicator of this strategy, was suggesting that there is no trade, there is no signal, and so basically it prevented me from opening a losing trade. Do work on making strategies better, they are incorrect. All right, so that is an interesting comment. Generally speaking, I would say that if your strategy can give you more than 55% winning trades, and if you follow the rules of money management precisely, then in fact 55% is the bare minimum, and it's not just bare minimum, it's already enough for having profitable trades. Okay, now some strategies, and I usually, and I mean, like, I always trade live. I don't use any like recordings of my trades, where I don't really use any sort of editing tools throughout my webinars. And sometimes, yes, I might have a losing trade, a losing webinar, but at the same time, most of my webinars, I would say 8 out of 10 end up with profits. Okay, and it is impossible to have. Okay, so let's open a trade on our GPY. I think the bearish signal here prevails, keeps prevailing, and this crossing happened just recently. So it's impossible to make a like say 100% efficient trading strategy. It just doesn't work like that. So and a having trading strategies is just one of the 3 key components to successful trading. So what are the remaining 2 ones? So the remaining 2 ones are trading psychology and money management. So you need to know how to control your emotions, how to trade when you have when you trade. This concerns money, right? And we all like to make money, and no one likes to lose money. Okay, so that is a little bit stressful activity. So trading in general is a stressful activity for us. Okay, one more trade, AUD USD. So the Australian dollar against the United States dollar. Okay, a signal in the downwards direction. So I didn't get it, how to use this strategy. All right, let me go through this signal once again. Okay, what I want to do is I want to hide the MACD line and the signal line. Okay, like this. We don't really need them, just to make things easier. So first of all, I look at 2 things. First, what is the current color what's the current color of the Heikin Ashi candlesticks? Is it still green, or is it green or red? And not just what it is right now, but I'm looking for this moment when they change, when the Heikin Ashi color changes. Okay, so in this strategy, and so this strategy in particular is a counter trend strategy. So it works on these kind of like little changes of trend. Even though we might be in an uptrend, but still we do have these pullbacks all the time, like pull down, pull upwards. So this strategy helps us identify these small or these short reversal points. And next we have the stochastic indicator, right? So we have this 80 line, the 20 line. Basically, when we are above the 80 line, that means that we are in the overbought area. And when the blue line crosses the red line in the overbought area, that is a down signal. And last but not least is the okay, so let's look at the closing of this trade. Okay, so exactly what happened here. So Heikin Ashi color changed from green to red. That was signal number one. Signal number two, the crossing on the stochastic oscillator. It happened from upwards into the downwards direction. And the last part of the signal came from the MACD indicator, which was declining. Like, it wasn't in the negative area, because for the MACD, it's impossible to be in the negative area, because previously we had an uptrend. Okay, so it's just impossible to have the MACD under the middle line in this under these circumstances. So we just need it to not to be growing, to be either stable or to slowly start decreasing in value. Whew. I hope I managed to explain this strategy to you guys. Okay, will it be closing with a profit or not? Okay, so flat market protection. Okay, so closing with a refund. Okay, so guys, like I said, I'm not doing any sort of editing. Okay, I did this trade before. Yeah, so this was my first trade. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 winning trades so far, and 2 refunds. Okay, so this is trading. I mean, does anyone copy any of my trades, guys? And how are your results so far this in this webinar? All right, let's open a trade here. So Asia Composite Index, a downwards trade. I don't know why, but I think it's a part of our human psychology or nature to kind of like opening counter trend trades, because I don't know, it's just, I think it's just psychologically easier to open counter trend trades instead of opening and like trades alongside the trend. I don't know. It's just, maybe it's just my thing. Okay. Now, I think we are about to get a signal on Euro Composite Index. Now, we need to check, since we now have the first green Heikin Ashi candlestick after this series of red ones, we need to wait for at least another one. So we cannot open any trades right now. Okay. Is it the same as the horizon strategy? No, it's different, because in the horizon strategy we had, okay, so green. Okay, let's open a trade up. Okay, so the moment is there. So yes, the horizon strategy is different, because in the horizon strategy the main signal comes from the crossing of 2 SMAs. So we have the 5 SMA, simple moving average, and the 22 SMA. So when they cross, that gives us the main signal, and then we need to double check, we need to confirm that signal with the help of 2 other indicators. So the MACD indicator and also the Heikin Ashi. So yes, it kind of, I mean, like all strategies out there, they all resemble each other, actually, but not 100%, of course. But the main principle, and I mean, like uh, the whole thing about trading is all about the same, right? We only have red color and green color. So up trade, down trade. It's all binary. Like we don't really have anything like different, um, anything different from, like, say, red candlesticks and green candlesticks. It's all pretty much the same. And all these strategies, they follow the same principle. Like you have these like upwards moves, downwards move, uptrend, downtrend, and then all indicators are also divided into two categories. So oscillators and trending indicators, and there is nothing in between, really. There is no third option there, and yeah, that's it. All right, so the euro against the United States dollar here. So another possible trade. All right, LATAM index. All right. Okay, so I want to go ahead and try a trade on Oasis index because this crossing just happened very close to the overbought area, very close to the 80 line, and also the second candlestick of this high Kanashi is red, so it's another counter trending trade. Yes, and wow, I think we're about to get a signal on LATAM index, right? We only now need for the high Kanashi to change their color. So Brazil index. So Brazilian index, that resembles that basically reflects changes in main Brazilian assets. So 3 seconds to go. So what about the So I think it's okay to open a trend. Risking a little bit. Probably I should have waited for for the next candlestick. I should have maybe waited to see what the color would be. I'm acting a little bit in advance, but we will see. So once again, what is the what's important in this strategy, right? So in this strategy, change of color, right? From green to red. The MACD is also moving towards the zero line, right? So you can see the angle, right? It's not it's not under the zero line yet, but it's kind of here. It's moving towards the zero line. What else? And so the 80 line here, we are in the overbought area. Yeah, all is good. All is good. Okay, and yeah, the signal, that's the signal. I mean, I sometimes don't even know what to talk about when describing the signal because it is all the same. Do we have to see the stochastic signal or just ignore it? Yes, we need to look at the stochastic signal. That is the most important one here. Probably, I don't know if I can really say that it's the most important because they all are equally important, and we cannot just kick out of the equation any one of the signals. So all these signals, all three signals are important, and they matter. They all matter. So it's just impossible to say that which one is more important. So yeah, alrighty, commodity composite index. Now, beautiful. And yeah. So guys, one more thing that I want to demonstrate to you is my risk-free trades. Now, I don't really want to demonstrate all my risk-free trades. I wanna use them. I wanna apply them in trading. So let me go ahead and find some. Wow, breakout. Wow, just the euro is on the rise. I think this is happening because, was it some news release? Yes, there's been some. There just was some news release. Guys, help me please. What kind of news has just been released? Something is affecting the value of the United States dollar, and that's why it's dropping against the euro and the pound. Right. Okay. So, okay. No, I don't want to open a trade now on Kahwa index because now the one more candlestick, one more Heikin-Ashi candlestick is one again red. So there is no signal. Let's wait. Oh, oops. Two of my forex trades just closed with a loss. Okay, I'll be waiting for another breakout. Okay, I will try. Now, wow. Okay, so the influence. This is the influence. This is the influence of some news here. Wow, and basic dollar index is dropping. Okay, guys, I think we have just been my trading session has just been interrupted by some fundamental news from the economic calendar, and we now need to wait a little bit before things sort out a little bit, because now we are just, I don't know, it's a little bit controversial. A little bit of excessive volatility is on the market. Okay, LATAM index. Wow, yes. Also, my trade is insured, so I don't really have to worry that much about the outcome of this trade. Right, Kahwa index. Yes, Kahwa index again. Now, two red candlesticks, two green, and now once again red, and so this one was just green. Sorry, red, and that is a signal for a down trade. Okay, so now it's becoming red, and yeah, look at the MACD indicator. So this area of the MACD indicator is kind of also pointing downwards, and the stochastic indicator is signaling us, yes, for a down trade here, Right. So, guys, I think we still have time for a few more trades. I'm trying to find these trades, and I don't really see them that many of them. not so many signals. Now, this is of course due to this news release that happened 4 minutes ago, and now it's affecting all the market. So maybe during such moments of time, it's the best strategy is to sort of stay aside, not open any other trades. Just wait until things settle a little bit, and afterwards you can just continue trading. So you don't need to, push yourself when there are no signals. PPI trade profitable. Nice. Congratulations. I think you mentioned it, right, in the very beginning, that or someone, I remember someone asking me about PPI. Can you make a living for Forex? Yes, absolutely. I know. I mean, there are so many examples. Like, you also have to understand that probably 90% of people who trade, eventually they lose money on Forex, and I mean, like, trading FTT and all kinds of investments. No, I mean, like, well, probably trading, not so investments. Yes, investments is a little different thing. People who make investments, like long-term investments for years, I would say at least half of them, they make money, or probably even more. I mean, like, it's investments, right, guys? It's a different story. That's a different story. Investments is another thing. Is a totally different thing. But when it comes to active trading, this form of trading that we do here on our platform, so that is a little different. And then that's when people actually, probably 90% of people who are active day traders, they tend to lose money because they, well, and you also have to understand that I'm talking about all people who start trading, because probably 90% of them, they don't even do any form of analysis, and they don't really have a like trading journal, their trading diary. They okay, one more trade here. They don't really learn. All they do is they make a deposit and then they start trading without even thinking that much about developing their trading strategy. And yeah, it's I mean like that's what most people do when they start trading, and they sort of see these potential profits that can make here. They just start doing these like crazy activities on the market. They start risking more money that they can afford. They don't follow any form of like strategy, technical analysis, nothing like that. All they want is to make a lot of money here and now. Okay, guys. So 5 trades. Okay, so these are my final trades. I don't want to open any more trades here. So except these 2 losing trades for Forex, that was a different story. All of my trades so far have been profitable. Pretty much 2 refunds because of the flat market protection mode that was enabled. And now I have 5 more trades. Oh, okay, so probably this one is going to be a losing one. I don't think it can actually make a reversal here. So we'll see. Okay, so let's, while we have some time, we can look at the Euro USD in more detail. Okay, so let's switch to Japanese candlesticks. Okay, so that was your target, 1.0865. Stop loss 1.08236. Somewhere here was your stop loss and your take profit. Well, congratulations. Congratulations. We need Forex live trading. Yes, that is a little bit difficult because you just cannot open that many trades on Forex, and it's impossible to to demonstrate the results of forex trading, because I open the trades and you usually wanna hold those trades for a pretty long period of time, for at least a few hours, or better, a few days or a few weeks. But we'll see. Maybe we'll be able to do something about it. I don't know. But I understand your request. All right, commodity composite index. 5 seconds to go here. Is this a miracle or not? Or is this just technical analysis? I don't know. You decide. It's up to you guys to tell me whether it's technical analysis or it's... Okay, so this one closes with a refund. Astro index. So Munch closes with the profit. So guys, before we end this webinar, let's share your results. How many trades have you did you open during this webinar, and what are your results? How many trades are profitable? How many trades are losing trades? All right, so wow, nice. At least one losing trades that came in the end of this webinar. Okay, guys, so this one was, that could have been a profitable trade, but my flat market protection mode was enabled, and that's why I didn't close with a profit, and the same with this trade, Astro Index. All right, according to me, Horizon is better than Rodeo strategy for FTT trades. All right, that's what I'm saying. We all have different, we all as traders notice different things on the market, and it is absolutely okay to have your favorite strategy, which is, can be different strategy. Like I said, I don't really use Rodeo that much, but today was a perfect example of how efficient this strategy is. Like, I'm not saying that it's now going to be, after this one webinar, that this strategy will become my favorite strategy, but this strategy really does deserve your attention. I mean, all except one trade turned out profitable, like probably one out, that's like 15 profitable trades out of 16, yes, something like this. Okay, guys, so if you like the webinar, please click the like button, and also click the subscribe button. Share your opinion, share your thoughts on this webinar in the comment section below, and I will be very, very happy to see you all on Friday. So we have another trading session on Friday. I wish you all wonderful results with your trades. What are top 3 strategies in your list? Well, definitely it's Horizon. I love Jactar trading strategy, and triple rebound probably, because it's very difficult to, because like 5, 6, I can name 5, 6. Now when the list becomes a little shorter, like 3 strategies, so probably triple rebound, Jactar, Horizon. But it's very difficult. Definitely triple rebound and Jactar. Okay, so that's 100% are on my top 2 favorite strategies: Jactar and triple rebound. Hi, with the new updated Fibonacci level, how to place it on an uptrend? Okay, so let's have a look at the Fibonacci. Okay, so all right. So what you need to do here with this tool? So okay, let's remove, open instrument lists. Here it is. So with Fibonacci, you need to make it active, and then you need to draw it like this, and then you need to connect the minimum of this trend and the maximum one, and then kind of like you extend it into the future, and you can see that, for example, this one 0.5 level acted as a level of support here, and basically you need to connect the minimum points and the maximum points, and then you kind of get these this grid of different levels of support and resistance. Wow, 85,000 rupees loss in FTT. Okay, so when did it happen? Like, did it happen over the course of a few days or a few hours? So that's a different thing. What about on a downtrend? Yes, you do the following thing. So you just do kind of like the opposite thing, right? So, but you need to identify. So you need to find a trend that has already ended. Okay, that has already reversed, because while the trend is happening, is downtrending or uptrending, you don't really know where the, okay, so let me refresh the platform. You don't really know where the turning, the reversal point it is, and you don't know whether this trend has finished or not. So yeah, let me try and find some example here. Yeah. Yes. Okay, so let's imagine we are in a downtrend. Okay, so you need to do, what you need to do here is you need to connect this one and this one, and then you kind of want to extend it into the future. And you can see that here are the signals. Okay, and then at some point, of course, we have a breakout, but then any breakout is followed by this roll reversal pattern when the previous level of resistance turns into a level of support, and then you just keep playing this game for hours to come. Okay, I want to learn this Fibonacci level. When will I get to learn? In which session? Can we do it now? Well, unfortunately, we can do it now. We cannot do it now. One thing I can suggest is to consult your financial analyst. If you trade on advanced level or expert level, I think you should be. And I think you are an active trader enough. So ask your financial analyst and they will guide you through this trading session on this topic. So yeah, thank you very much for your attention, guys. I think it's about time that we finish this webinar. I will see you soon. Good luck with your trades, and don't hesitate and contact your financial analyst, your VIP account manager. You can do this through customer support. Yeah, I will see you shortly. Have a good one.